Welcome guys to the Crazy Hands Knitting and Crocheting channel. And in this video tutorial I would like to share with you one more flat knitted hat. As you see, there is a seam, but it's almost invisible. I didn't wear this hat as yet. So really cute. Look at the pattern. The hat fits perfectly hat, and you can add a pom-pom here, but the crown looks great even without pom-pom, so up to you. For this yarn I was using vintage yarn, Superstar. So about this yarn, it is a double knitting yarn, and it has, so double knitting here, 100 meter per 50 grams. I'm going to knit in two strands of yarn together like this. So any double knitting yarn, or if you know your gauge, you can use any other yarn. And for this exactly hat I was using 4.5 millimeters knitting needles for the ribbon part and for the main part. So if you want to try knitting this hat with me, let's do it. Using long tail cast on method and 4.5 millimeters knitting needles, cast on 78 stitches or any other even number. So we are going to start with ribbing, where we are going always slip the first stitch, and start with purl 1, purl 1, and then knit 1, simple ribbon, purl 1, knit 1, again purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. Go on knitting ribbon till the end of this row, and I will see you at the end. At the end, knit 1, and we are going always purl the last stitch, selvage stitch. Turn around, row number 2, slip the first stitch and then purl all purls and knit all knits. So purl 1, knit 1, we go on forming the ribbon. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. So like this, finish this row and then knit in total 10 rows in ribbon, or until the ribbon part reaches 5 or 6 centimeters. Here I am, guys. So I've done 10 rows. Let's measure now the ribbon. So 5 centimeters as I said. And in the next row we are going to make increases. For this I divided all my stitches in 8 parts, so only at the end I have 8 stitches, and I'm going to add 10 more stitches. So 1 stitch here, 1 stitch here, 2 stitches here, then 1 stitch, 1 stitch, 2 stitches here, 1 stitch and 1 stitch. So 8 parts and 10 stitches you have to add. The final number of stitches has to be again even, divisible by 2, and I am going to make increases from the previous round. So slip the first stitch and go on knitting ribbon, and as soon as you see knit stitch, so you can add stitch like this in this way, but I like to knit one below like this, and then knit one more stitch. So we added 1 stitch. Go on knitting in ribbon till the next stitch marker. Remove the next stitch marker. You need to make one more increase in the next section. For example, here, knit one below, knit one, and go on knitting till the next stitch marker. In the section number 3, remove the stitch marker, you will add 2 stitches. So at the beginning, let's do it, knit one below, knit one, then purl one, knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one, and at the end here, knit one below, knit one, purl one. Now section number 4, we are going to make one more increase here. For example, here, knit one below, knit one, remove the next stitch marker. Then again, section number 5, knit one, purl one. Let's do increase here, knit one below, knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one. Section number 3, here we are going to add 2 stitches. Right away knit one below, and at the end of this section again knit one below, knit one, purl one. 18 more stitches left, so one more stitch in this section, here for example, purl one, and one more increase where you have 8 stitches. Knit one below, knit one, and go on till the end. At the end knit one and purl the last salvage stitch. That's it. We added 10 stitches. Now I have 88 stitches in total, so it's divisible by 2 and it's okay. The next round, slip the first stitch and purl all other stitches. Purl all stitches till the end. At the end, don't forget also to purl the salvage stitch like this. Please go on and finish this row. From this point we are going to start knitting the pattern, the main pattern. So slip the first stitch. Now make a slip, then knit the next stitch, and now pass over. But when you make pass over, do not drop the stitch from the left hand needle. Hold it like this and knit through this stitch. And now drop it off the needle. Beautiful. Let's repeat. Slip the next stitch as if to knit. Knit the next stitch. Pass over. Do not drop. And knit through this stitch. Through the slipped stitch again. Slip. Knit. Pass over. Do not drop. And knit through this stitch. Let's do it again. Slip the next stitch, knit the next stitch, pass over, do not drop. Even if you dropped it, just then you need to pick it up and knit through this stitch. And that's what you will get. Sometimes knit stitches are looking into other direction, for example like this, turned like this. So in this case what you can do, so you knit two together through the back loop. Do not drop those two stitches from the left needle and then knit through the first stitch on the left needle and only after drop it. And you will get absolutely the same element. So it depends on what kind of knitter you are and how you knit. So let's turn again and let's imagine that your knit stitches are looking like this. So knit two together through the back loop, then knit one through the first stitch. So go on knitting. In my case, I slip, knit, pass over, do not drop, and knit through this stitch. Like this, go on knitting till the end, and I will see you after. Okay, turn your knitting and round number 2. Slip the first stitch and purl all stitches. Simply purl all stitches. Purl all stitches till the end, and at the end don't forget to purl the last selvage stitch. Row number 3, we're going to basically repeat everything the same. The one difference that we're going to knit one stitch at the beginning. So slip the first stitch. Now knit one and repeat the same. Slip, knit, pass over, and knit one through this stitch. Let's do it again. Slip, knit, pass over, and knit one through this stitch. Slip, knit, pass over, and knit one through this stitch. slip, knit, pass over. Really easy. Go on, finish this row, and I will see you at the end at this point. At the end you will have one more knit stitch, simple knit stitch, and purl the last selvage stitch. Turn your knitting, and row number 4 will be the same as row number 2. Slip the first stitch and purl all other stitches. Purl all stitches till the end, and after start repeating from the first row. Slip the first stitch, then slip, knit, pass over, and one more knit stitch. Then purl all stitches on the wrong side, then repeat the row number 3 when you slip the first stitch, then you knit one, and then repeat the same element. Please repeat until head reaches 19 centimeters. So let's measure it now. 19 centimeters, as I said. So let's start making decreases. Slip the first stitch, slip, knit, pass over, and here you don't make a knit one. Slip, knit, pass over, and here you make knit one. Like this you are going to alternate. Slip, knit, pass over, no more knit one, slip, knit, pass over, and here you add one stitch. So I hope it's clear what I'm saying. Once you are doing the knit one through that stitch, another one no. Row number 2 on the wrong side, as before we did, slip the first stitch and purl all other stitches. Purl all stitches till the end. Row number 3 of decreases, of course. Slip the first stitch, then we are going actually to repeat the first row, slip, knit, pass over, but right away we add one stitch, knit one, and the next element without this knit stitch, slip, knit, pass over, and that's it. And repeat again. Slip, knit, pass over, then knit one, slip, knit, pass over. Let's do it one more time. Slip, knit, pass over, then knit one, slip, knit, pass over. Go on till the end. Round number 4, slip the first stitch and purl all other stitches. Round number 5, slip the first stitch, slip, knit, pass over, and again slip, knit, pass over, slip, knit, pass over, and like this you go on knitting till the end. When you finish knitting this row, on the way back, purl all stitches as in row number 2 and 4. Row number 6, again decreases, slip the first stitch, slip, knit, pass over, and again slip, knit, pass over. Slip, knit, pass over, till the end of this row. Again, on the way back, purl all stitches. So that's it. I've done all decreases. Now let's leave a long tail, like about 50 centimeters. Thread the tail. I'm going to use a yarn needle today because we are going now to join 2 edges and close the crown. Oops. Okay, doesn't matter. Thread the tail through remaining stitches. Turn and here. Perfect. I didn't lose anything, right? Just double check and pull. If you want, you can pull the yarn one more time again through remaining stitches, and that's how the crown looks now. Not bad already. So here, 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 one more time if you want. And now let's join 2 edges. On the right side, find the selvage stitches on. So here is the selvage stitch, the second one, third one, and on the other side, 1, 1, 2, 3. Now find the bars between the first, for example, here and here. Here is the bar. That's what we need. We are going to use a mattress stitch to join 2 edges. So here, and on the other side the same. Here, here is the bar, and here. So that's how we are going to insert the needle. So let's start. Find the first bar and insert the needle underneath. Then find the second bar on the other side. Then return again, and you see the yarn is coming from this stitch. So again you insert the needle underneath the bar. You insert it into the same stitch where the yarn was coming from. So it means you insert the needle twice in each stitch. Really easy, but I'm sure if you are practicing and knitting always flat hats, you know this method. So insert here, And now when you pull the tail, we'll pull it, and here's our invisible seam. Looks great, right? Let's do it again. Insert in one stitch and go out from another one. The same you are doing on the other side. Like this. So go on till the end, and on the ribbon side it will be absolutely the same. And just wait here, here, the bars between selvage stitches. Just a second. Here, then here, and here. Please go on. So that's how the seam looks now. I like it really. Now let's weave in ends. If you have a soft yarn like I am, you can weave inside the seam. If not, then you can weave here underneath these stitches. So up to you. We will have two tails. And maybe I didn't said you that in total I used a little bit more than 100 grams for this hat. So it's ready. Don't forget to wash it. Attach, you can make pom-pom if you have yarn pom-pom, I mean, if you want, and if you have some yarn leftovers. I like the final result. I hope you too. Thank you guys so much for watching me today. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I hope to see you soon.